Yeah, he's dead as a hammer. All right, here we are. We're at the trailhead, the start of a journey of a brother, sister, and father hunt. Pretty special. We've got 9 pack goats with us in a very special place where we've hunted. Dad and Autumn's hunted down here, and I've hunted with Dad down here, but we've never all 3 of us been down here. So super looking forward to it. Weather's great. Got a little bit of cloud cover. We're going to have some good weather. Hopefully we're going to shed some blood. Stick with us. We're going to have an awesome time.
Camp is set up. We even have camp chairs. The goats are tired. Getting our gear ready. Said we're getting our gear ready.
What's our morning update? What do we got going on?
We got a bull spotted about 1,800 yards away, right? 1,800.
Still early enough with the camera, we can't tell exactly what he is. Doesn't look like he's a big 6-point, but he's not a spike either, so looks like he's something in between.
But he's up feeding now, so it'd take like an hour and a half to get over there. So we're waiting to see what he does. You can see he's starting to come across. He's getting closer to us.
One step at a time. Let's keep walking. By Monday night, we got him.
He is moving now. Like,
what's that?
He's stopped feeding. He's moving now.
Would you shoot him?
Yeah. He's bigger than a spike. I was shooting. Dad and Casey spotted an elk while I was sleeping. We watched it go into the timber, so we think that it must have bedded up. So we're gonna try to cross the creek, come up the other side, make sure our thermals are right, the wind is right, and try to get within 200 yards of where we think he'll come out tonight.
So we've seen 2 elk, this elk and then that other little bull that you've seen, but we're gonna eat and get after him. That bull's got about probably 5 hours left to live, 6 hours. 6 hours left to live. So here's the deal. It's about 2:20, and we just crossed the creek. No slips, no falls. We're about 1,200 yards from the elk, and we gotta go up. Right, it's 3:20. We crossed the creek. In an effort to keep our scent away from the elk, we side hilled 1,200 feet below him. Our scent's going up, but the trail where we're in and where we had to cross was directly below him. So then we crossed the creek and side hilled about a quarter of a mile, which was treacherous. We are very sweaty and hot, but taking a break here, basically it's straight up about 1,100 feet to where he went into the timber, and hopefully he'll come out. You got anything to add?
I hope I make it.
All right, it's 10 to 7, no bull, which is not a good sign. We'd think he'd be out by now, but we haven't seen any elk anywhere on this side or the other sides. We might be getting back to camp late. Mm-hmm. Not might, we will, very much after dark. mid-afternoon update. Day 3 in Idaho, back in the deep backcountry, sitting here overlooking a great big drainage, hoping that some elk show up.
Yep, we got one spotted this morning that bedded up in some timber, so we're hoping he shows up and comes our direction.
Autumn and I sat here all day. Casey spotted the big bull. We just sat here diligently right till prime time, and we just caught him in a little pocket there. So we got high hopes for tomorrow.
He could feed right out to where we could shoot him.
Yeah, so if he stays high, it's kind of a lengthy shot. If he comes down low, he's right in the wheelhouse. So we're praying that the spirit moves him low. Dear Lord, help us.
Well, we got to this timber where we thought the 6x6 was. We got here early this morning and haven't seen him.
All right, it's basically our last full day of hunting, our last shot, really. I spotted a satellite bull with a couple cows, over 2,000 yards away. And I just spotted the herd, or the big bull. It's a big bull. So I'm pretty excited. Autumn and Dad are headed that way. I just hope they stay out in a killable area long enough for them to get there, because they're very killable right now. It's just a matter of if they're gonna stay there. Pretty pumped. Fingers crossed. You see him? Yeah. He's down.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's sliding.
No, he went. He went over. He stopped and he was kind of quartering, but I went high, right? You said 250 to that.
Yeah. Why did he fall twice?
I hope I hit him. It sounded like a hit.
Yeah.
But I went high with the crosshairs.
Yep. And it was definitely over 200. So
I wasn't off his body. I was on his body. No, I don't know if I hit him or not. So we're gonna go see if we can see any blood. But I wish I would have seen him fall. Well, we found blood, so I'm a little happier. I hope it's a good hit, but we've got some pretty good splatter along this runway, so we know he was kind of parallel and going this way. The bleeding is getting a lot lower, so we're just gonna sit here for a little while and probably see if he beds up, and then
I'm looking at it and I'm putting my binoculars on it and I'm like, that's hair.
where?
Come here, back up.
Up?
Yeah.
Oh, I see him.
You got him.
Whew. Are you sure?
Yeah, he's dead as a hammer.
Antlered bull.
Yeah, and a freak
Yeah.
at that. Look at that. Congratulations, Autumn.
Thanks.
That's a big deal. Public land
Yeah.
out here in the wilds of Idaho.
On our last full day of hunting.
Yeah, this is 300 Weatherby.
Yeah.
This is Big Daddy. And it
Thank
wasn't
goodness.
a preferred shot angle, but that has got the power.
Yeah.
It drove right through it.
That made all the difference. 6.5 Creedmoor couldn't do that.
6.5 need more.